Today's horoscope, Libra December 18th, 2024. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. Inflated expectations of others and circumstances can get the best of you at times today, but staying mindful of the tendency can help. Try not to bank on something that you know in your heart is unlikely or unrealistic. Also, you can feel a tad overconfident about your situation right now and might promise something that you will regret or can't quite manage to fulfill. Watch that you don't neglect important details, particularly on the job or with your duties and while managing your daily affairs. Poor planning is possible, and dull routines are harder to take, but creative and imaginative approaches work if you can detach from the need for a definite plan or goal. Do consider that you might be seeing more value in something, or someone, than is realistic just for now, however, so it may be the best time to commit or decide important affairs, but it's just fine to pick up on cues you might miss on a more practically focused day. While many people are familiar with the luminaries and the planets, even asteroids can bring great insight into our lives and our journeys. Ceres, an asteroid that is tied to nourishment, abundance, and self-care, encourages us to always focus on these key themes. You will experience a surge of her celestial power as she dances into Aquarius going forth. This will cause us to collectively become aware of how our significant relationships, unions, or marriages are equally helping build us up rather than simply draining us or tearing us down. It will be crucial that we are allowed to embrace our innate individuality and authenticity. Consider these key ideas at this time. You may glean brilliant wisdom. A surprise might come up at work today. Something could be revealed to the public when the moon in Cancer will sextile Uranus retrograde in Taurus. You could accidentally reveal something about your career path, or someone else may air your dirty laundry. Regardless of what happens, you should not worry. Later on, the moon will enter Leo and shift gears to your greater professional community. Your network and support system will be there for you. Strong friendships might be what you need, especially if you were not expecting your secrets to come out earlier today. Sundays just aren't going to go very well, and you can't hold yourself responsible. The best thing you can do is to stick to what you know. You know, for example, that 8 glasses of water are the daily dietary minimum. Double it if you wish. You also know that personal time is important to you, even though you tend to pretend it is not. Regardless of the surprises the day may bring, take comfort in the good things that you can always do for yourself. If you aren't feeling particularly satisfied in your present occupation, you can bet that this will be more prominent today. For you, the key to fulfilling your life path lies in experiencing everything you possibly can, processing it in a deep and often spiritual manner, and then expressing your understanding and philosophies to as many others as you can. Many great religious leaders are like you. Think about where you are in your life now, and if there are some serious changes that need to be made. As Mercury, the planet of communication, settles into his first full day in direct motion in your communication sector, this is giving you the best of both worlds. Mercury is still closely connected to both planets in your relationship sector that are still in retrograde motion, as is the Sun, who is just days away from leaving your communication sector. This will allow you to move on while keeping the doors open to giving the past and unsaid words a voice. Meanwhile, the moon is getting the new working week off to a good start while bringing a taste of things to come in the new year. At the same time that Mercury, the planet of communication, is settling into his first full day back in direct motion in your communication sector, the Sun is still separating from a friendly aspect to Eris, who is still in retrograde motion in your relationship sector. With both planets in your relationship sector still in retrograde motion but those in your communication sector now in direct motion, this is giving you the best of both worlds. Daily Planetary Overview. The cosmic energy takes center stage today as the moon strides confidently into bold and vibrant Leo, opposing transformative Pluto in Aquarius. This celestial alignment is powerful and intense, like a sudden wave of emotion that comes out of nowhere. Don't be surprised if you feel a bit unlike yourself or notice heightened reactions to things that might usually seem insignificant. Whether it's a casual conversation, a small inconvenience, or even an offhand remark, the emotional volume could be turned all the way up. Think of it as your heart picking up a megaphone to let you know what's truly on your mind. Now, here's the key. Embrace this energy as an opportunity rather than a challenge. Days like today offer us a chance to confront what's been bubbling under the surface. Maybe you've been putting off a tricky conversation or dodging a decision in your personal life. The clarity you need could suddenly appear, giving you the strength to address those lingering issues head-on. Your emotional responses may feel intense, but they're also deeply insightful. Listen to what they're telling you. Here's an uplifting thought to keep in mind. Sometimes the moments that feel the most turbulent lead to the biggest breakthroughs. If emotions feel larger than life today, channel them into something positive. Maybe you pick up a creative hobby you've been meaning to try, pour your feelings into writing or music, or take a walk to clear your head. For those who enjoy a little movement, physical outlets like dancing or working out can help transform any restlessness into productive energy. Remember, the goal isn't to ignore your emotions but to give them a healthy space to flow. If you're feeling a bit more introspective, this cosmic shift can also illuminate areas of your life where growth is happening, even if it's not immediately obvious. Take a moment to ask yourself, what have I been avoiding? What truths am I ready to face? You might be surprised at how much lighter you feel once you've cleared the air or taken a step toward resolution. When it comes to relationships, whether romantic, friendships, or family, be mindful of impulsivity. With Leo's fiery energy in play, it's easy to let passions take the wheel. A minor misunderstanding could escalate if emotions get the better of you, so pause before reacting. Sometimes, taking a deep breath and asking yourself, how can I respond with love and understanding, makes all the difference. Financially, this is a good day to proceed with caution. You might feel tempted to treat yourself or make an impulsive purchase. Hello, shiny objects, but hold off for now. If there's something you truly want, take a little time to think it over. Consult someone you trust, a friend, mentor, or even a financial advisor before diving in. It's not about lacking confidence in your decisions. It's about making sure you're giving yourself the best shot at success. After all, teamwork can be a secret superpower when navigating important choices. Speaking of teamwork, one of the gifts of today's energy is your ability to inspire and connect with others. Your words carry weight, and people are more likely to notice how capable, charismatic, and thoughtful you are. Use this to your advantage in group settings or at work. Lead with authenticity, and you'll find that others are drawn to your vision and optimism. Even small acts of encouragement can ripple outward. A compliment, a kind gesture, or offering support to someone in need. As the day unfolds, give yourself permission to embrace the full spectrum of your emotions. If you feel the urge to express yourself, whether through art, words, or movement, don't hold back. Leo energy is all about shining brightly and celebrating who you are. You are allowed to feel deeply. You are allowed to take up space. And you are absolutely allowed to prioritize your well-being. To wrap up, I encourage you to reflect. What healthy outlets help you navigate emotionally charged days? Is there a small step you can take today to address something you've been avoiding? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your experiences might inspire someone else to take action, too. Let's support each other through this cosmic wave and celebrate the growth that comes from facing our emotions head-on. After all, sometimes the most intense days pave the way for the most beautiful breakthroughs. You've got this.